Need a dessert right now, like faster than you can pick a movie to watch? Well, I've got you. This sweet little magic trick only takes like 5 minutes. It's totally customizable. It looks fancy if you want it to, and it uses only 2 ingredients. Yep, just 2. Meet your new dessert hero, 2-ingredient Nutella Mousse. Think chocolate pudding that grew up, put on a nice outfit, and became the life of the party. We're talking a silky chocolate treat that feels fancy, but couldn't be easier. Kids love it, adults fight for it, and you can serve it for any occasion. Just add seasonal toppings and watch it shine. Who couldn't use a dessert like that this time of year? For the ingredients, you'll only need 2, heavy whipping cream and Nutella. See the recipe in the description for optional flavor mix-ins and toppings for a seasonal flair. Begin by placing a mixing bowl and beaters in the freezer for 30 minutes to get them really cold. Next, you want to scoop 160 grams, which is a half a cup, of Nutella into a small bowl. Heat it in the microwave for 20 seconds or until melted and pourable but not hot. Then stir it and set it aside. Notice how it just pours off the spoon. That's how smooth it should be. And then set it aside. In the very cold bowl from the freezer, you're going to pour in 124 milliliters, which is 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. You want cold whipping cream, so it should be just out of the fridge. So I have a secret for you. If you don't want to whip your own cream, guess what? Just use 2 cups of store-bought whipping topping like Cool Whip or Cocoa Whip, and you can turn this recipe into a 2-minute dessert. Now you're going to whip the cream until stiff peaks. Okay, notice we're at the soft whip stage because the trails at the top curve over. When the trails at the top no longer curve over like that, then you will have reached stiff peaks. That only took a few seconds longer, and now we're at the stiff peak stage because when I lift my beater, the peak at the top stays in the same position. It does not flip over. Okay, so that's it. If you're using Cool Whip, you could forget that whole step. The hard work is done. All you have to do is mix it. So you're going to take about a spoon of whipped topping, or Cool Whip, not much more than that, just about a small spoon. And we're just going to stir it into the Nutella first to liven it up. This is the one time that you can actually stir, and this just loosens up the Nutella to make it easier to fold in to the rest of the cream. So just give it a nice stir. Okay, you can add a little bit more if you need to in order to get the Nutella really soft and smooth. Even if you're using Cool Whip, you're going to do the same thing here. Just put a spoon or 2 into the Nutella. Okay, now we're going to combine and fold the Nutella into our cream, and I'm actually going to do this in a separate bowl because this bowl is bigger than my measuring cup that I use to mix. So just going to pour the Nutella in here and gently just fold it in with the cream. And to fold it, you're going to just do rotations around the bowl, and you're basically folding that Nutella over into the cream. Now we don't want to deflate the cream, so this is why this has to be gentle. But you need to continue folding until your cream is entirely one cohesive color. This would be the time you would fold in any nuts or any peppermint pieces, whatever you're going to add into the mixture. If you're adding any spices, you might add the spices in when you're mixing up the Nutella and the 2 scoops of cream. Okay, this looks pretty good. Looks pretty cohesive. Maybe a little bit of chocolate in there visible, but that's okay. I still think it looks pretty. Okay, we're gonna stop with our mixing, folding right there. This mixture makes 4 half-cup servings. So I'm using 4 small little jars, and I'm just gonna divide the mixture up amongst our 4 jars. So you can spoon, scoop, or even pipe the mixture into your jars or serving bowls, cocktail glasses, ramekins, whatever you have that you want to use. If you want to make this really, really pretty, you can also do some layering. Maybe layer some gingerbread snaps at the bottom with a layer of cream and or mousse, or vice versa. Or you can do what I'm doing here, which is keeping it simple, even though it's still going to be yummy and pretty. And it is just putting the mousse all in the cups without the layering. If you decide to pipe and the mixture is too thin, just stick the mixture in the refrigerator for about 20 to 30 minutes until it sets up a little bit, and then you can pipe into your serving dishes. You can smooth out the tops or whatever you want to do. Once these set completely, right before we serve them, we're gonna add some optional toppings, but you do not have to. You can just serve this recipe just like this. So we're now gonna place these in the refrigerator, and they'll stay in the refrigerator for at least an hour until the mousse sets up. You can leave them in the refrigerator as long as you want for up to a couple of days before you garnish and serve them. When you're ready to serve the mousse, you have lots of options. Just keep it simple like this. Serve it with a spoon to your guests and they can have at it. Or you can add some optional toppings. So I have a few here to demonstrate. So for these cups here, what I'm going to do is add a little bit of whipped cream to the tops. Again, it adds a little bit of indulgence, a little bit of texture, and more flavor. Just a dollop is really all you need. You could use Ready Whip, homemade whipped cream, that's what I'm using here, or you can go with a store-bought whipped topping. It's whatever's easiest and convenient for you. Okay, I have here some speculoos cookies, or also known as Biscoff is the brand. These are very common in Europe. In the US, you can also find them, but if you don't have Biscoff or you don't like Biscoff, you can go with gingerbread. Perfect for the season. And we're just gonna sprinkle some Biscoff cookies over the top. Actually the flavor goes really well with Nutella. Now notice I kept my serving dishes on a plate because the decorations will become messy around it, just because the mousse has filled the cups. You could also serve your Nutella mousse with a side of cookie if you wanted to. Okay, now we're gonna add a drizzle of Nutella over the top. So what I did here was that I melted some Nutella and I added milk so that it's that pourable consistency, really pourable. We want to drizzle over our Nutella mousse, and the Nutella doesn't melt quite as easily. I found it helpful to add a little bit of milk just to sort of thin it out just a little bit. And then just do a nice little drizzle over the tops. It highlights the Nutella flavor in the mousse. If you don't have any extra Nutella left over, you can simply just use some melted chocolate, like chocolate chips or a chocolate bar. And if you have a plate underneath, you don't have to be as neat drizzling the Nutella on top because it can just fall on the plate. And we're gonna keep going with textures and flavors over here. And I'm going to add a little bit of chocolate shavings. You could, of course, put these toppings in any order that you like. Okay, so let's finish off with a little bit of dusting of powdered sugar for that holiday feel. And there you are. So I'm going to transfer these to another plate just to make them easy to serve and on a clean plate. Check out the recipe in the description below for all optional toppings. You can use a sprig of rosemary with some sugared cranberries to bring out sort of that wreath feel. Just have fun. So let's take a bite. The mousse is very creamy and has a mild Nutella flavoring that's just not overpowering. I can see adding a spice like cinnamon or even a little crumbled peppermint for a holiday feel. You can even add some chopped toasted hazelnuts for an extra crunch at the top and to highlight that Nutella flavoring. You know, I really like the speculoos cookie here as it has texture. The cream is soft and it sort of just melts in the mouth on the tongue. The melted Nutella on top highlights Nutella flavoring within the mousse. And what I really like about this dessert is that it's not overly sweet. But remember, your toppings can totally add plenty of additional sweetness to this dessert. This mousse would be great eating after a large meal when you want something sweet, but not heavy. You can store the chocolate mousse in individual serving dishes for up to several days in the fridge. Then just before serving, add your toppings. In fact, you could have a topping bar for your guests and let them top their mousse with whatever flavors and textures they want. Now that could be a fun holiday activity after a big meal if you ask me. Thanks for watching, liking, and subscribing. Until next time, make a batch or two of Nutella mousse for you alone or to share and go bake the world.